I should have taken a video or a picture or something like that, but I just ate a little snack, a little afternoon pick-me-up. Anyway, it was a bowl of cereal. I guess I could show you which cereal. It's just a plain old Tostios, like barely has flavor, you know, but you can use, I have been using like a quarter of a scoop of level 1 mixed in with my milk and pouring it on top of the cereal. Well, today I tried Formula 1. I tried the chocolate milk Formula 1, mixed it in with my milk and then poured it on top of my cereal. I have to say, like, that was freaking delicious. Like, it mixed up real well and it tasted on point. So if you need a snack like idea, get like some of that plain good cereal and then just pour some Formula 1 protein milk, whatever, on top of it. It's a game changer. So good. This right here, this is what builds your confidence, makes you know that you're a superhero. Keeping promises to yourself. We're walking together, like I said. It's our cardio, man. Yeah. Hey, guess what? We live in the coolest neighborhood, which is in an awesome suburb, which is in a badass city. Check it out. Could you see that? It was a basketball game. What'd I say? Today is gonna be a little bit different as well. We're not taking our morning walk like we usually do. Dakota actually has a team workout at work today that he's gonna be going to at 7 o'clock. So I decided I was gonna do my workout as well this morning, and then we will do our outdoor workout later, either this afternoon, this evening, sometime. So it's gonna be super cool, like just to turn things around and do it like the opposite way, to do the workout first and then the outdoor workout instead of the outdoor workout first and then our regular workout. So this is gonna be pretty cool. Happy Friday! Just like that, another notch or another step in self-confidence by keeping promises, me keeping promises that I've made myself. Quality consistency, you know, it's just keeping those promises that you made yourself to better yourself every day, consistently. Now it's time for a much needed post-workout, which is Formula 1, which is a whey protein, and ignition. I put some ignition in here that'll help restore the glycogen that I just depleted out of my muscles and make sure that the protein goes straight to my muscles to aid in faster recovery time so that I won't be as sore tomorrow when I consistently work out again. And I'm also going to be reading my 10 pages. This book is so good. Like, I admire and love the authors that they just get it, and if you know, you know, success. You guys should just read it. Good morning. I just wanted to tell you it's a good day. It's beautiful. Is that all you have to say? I think one of the biggest challenges for me during doing 75 hard or any of the phases is the wait time between workouts. Like, I could be working out right now, doing my second workout, and it'd be super convenient for me to do it just to wipe it out. And I want to, like, I'm energized to do it. But it's just that challenge, that mental challenge, you know, discipline. You know what I'm saying? Gets me. I'm just like, I just want to whip out my next workout. Let's go. Going through my daily gratification. Is that the right word? Gratitude. Never mind. Anyway, going through my daily gratitude and thankfulness, I wanted to share with you guys. First of all, thankful, of course, for my daughter doing the dishes. That's cool. But second is I do a lot of quesadillas because Dakota loves quesadillas. And so I wanted to point out something super cool, that we have these plates, which I actually got from my older sister. Thank you, Ronnie. Anyway, and I use this pan for quesadillas. And the cool thing, which I'm super grateful for, is they fit perfectly together. And that's usually how I flip my quesadillas, is I set the plate upside down on top of the pan, do a little flippy, it's on the plate, do a little cut action. It's great. One of the biggest things I want to show is that busy moms can make time for themselves to get themselves into better shape and healthy, and 100% investing in themselves so that they are 100% all the time. Because if you're not 100% in yourself, or even investing time in yourself, it's impossible to invest any time into your family, whether that be your partner or your children or your friends or any other member of your family. If you're not giving yourself or investing time into yourself, it's impossible to do that for other people. So one of the biggest things that I want to help point out and show is that moms, busy moms, you know, we have to make time for ourselves. We have to make time for our health, for our fitness, for our nutrition, like all those things. Self-care, meditation, reading personal development books. Just investing that time in ourselves. It's so important. It's like the most important thing in our lives is to invest that time into ourselves for our families.
Yummy. I love it. If you ever write this and you like it, then I like it too, because it's super delicious. It's mashed potatoes and sloppy joes. You see, it's sloppy. That's why it's called sloppy joes. Then it has some toasted toast. Yep, it does. Toasted bread, not toasted toast.
Every once in a while, we don't talk about. So usually when I'm about to work out, I usually tell the kids, like, okay, I'm gonna go get my workout or whatever, and sometimes I like drag my feet, sometimes, just sometimes, no, but I like grab my mat and I get ready to go, and I like walk by, I'm like, okay, I'm working out now, and almost every single time I think of the scene on Tommy Boy. Have you seen Tommy Boy with Chris Farley? Anyway, I always think of the scene where he's just like, you know, the way to the weight room. You know, I always think of that. So I haven't necessarily made an official announcement like I did last year, but so I am registered and going for the First Foreign Elite Athlete. There's 6 slots open for 2022, And so I'm registered and in the running for that. Anyway, just thinking about, because I'm in the middle of my workout, thinking about working out as a mom, as a parent, you know, like, I know that I have learned a lot about myself and about my children, about my husband. I mean, I've learned so much just in investing time into myself, because I am able to give to myself, which in turn amps up me giving to others. Because like, if you're not giving to yourself, if you're not investing time and effort into yourself, it's impossible to invest time and effort and stuff, love to others, you know. If you don't love yourself, it's impossible to love anybody else, you know. So if you're not giving yourself the attention or the work or the love, or, you know, if you're not giving yourself that, you can't give it to anybody else, not even at all, you know. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm going to be bringing to the table when I'm an elite athlete. I'm going to show parents, you know, there's no excuses. Invest in yourself, because that will make you a better parent. Listening to the girls play with Barbies, and they like have to have a bad guy in the scenario, even if they're just playing like a regular household Barbie scene or whatever. And it makes me think, like, what taught them that? Like, why did they have to have a bad guy? And then of course I remember like cartoons and like Disney princesses, you know, Aurora has Maleficent and stuff like that. Like, all those shows have a bad guy. And of course me, I'm just like, oh, my kids, they won't ever have to deal with that because I'm gonna fucking protect them, you know, I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna protect them and stuff. But it got me thinking, like, what kind of lessons can they learn from a villain or a bad guy? Like, why is that something in this world that people need to learn about? And even with people leading a mediocre life and not really running into challenges or bad guys, so to speak, throughout their entire life, there is one person that I can't protect my children from. There is one person that nobody can protect me from, and that's myself. I'm the only one that can beat that villain inside of me. And my children, I can't protect my children from themselves. They're the only ones that can beat the villain inside of them. So even if somebody lives a plain Jane existence or whatever, they still have a villain. And it's the biggest villain of all, because only that person can fight and conquer the villain inside of themselves. So I have a deeper appreciation of the bad guy scenario. My children are learning how to conquer evil. One of the biggest things that I can teach my children is that they are their own superhero. They're the only ones that can save themselves. And so to really amp up the self-love and investing time into themselves and taking care of themselves, physically, mentally, personally, spiritually, all those things, that if they just amp up the muscles in their mind, in their body, you know, they will be able to subdue the villain that's inside of them. So if there's one thing that my children can learn from me or take away from what I'm trying to teach them, is that they have to put in the work and the love of themselves to be able to squish that enemy, squish the negative things that come up in your brain, and to basically dominate the bully of your brain, the bully of your mind, to dominate it, and you are your own superhero. You are waiting on yourself. If you're waiting for anything, you're waiting on yourself to save yourself. You just got to step up and step out and take action against the villain inside of your head. Be your own superhero.